crap. My bad. I was watching the the live stream, which is a little bit behind there, so I'm not sure how far behind it is. It should only be like 5 seconds. What's up, Blue Chips? Welcome to Friday morning. It is October 18th. We have about 4 minutes and 20 seconds until the bell rings. So let's roll the intro. Hope everybody's having a great morning. Mine started pretty late. My oldest, who goes to school, isn't feeling 100%, so we were cuddling on the couch this morning watching some PJ Masks, and we didn't feel like getting up, especially because the little one didn't feel like getting up either. So we just let him sleep, and we cuddled on the couch and watched some TV. It was kind of nice. Don't really see anything going on the Gapper list that I am interested in. Let me see. I didn't look at CLIR. What's this? Can't play that anyway. NVTR. These are all low floats. I'm just looking at. Let's go to the scanners real quick. Looking at the gap up list. We got low float city yet again. The first one that isn't is ENDP, which is only up 6%. So we'll just kind of wait. Got just curious looking at the down gappers. We got GIL. I do not understand these random lines that pop up on my screen. I don't know what they are. They're just in like the most random places. It's an interesting one. Could look for that to continue lower, I guess. Speaking of which, how is everybody doing this morning? Just get everything set up here. Still talking to my wife a little bit too. Sometimes it can be a little chaotic.
The bedroom is not dinosaur land anymore. It is a hospital.
I got about 2 minutes here. We're making fun of Kev in the chat. It's pretty funny. What's this all about?
Since we're in the countryside, I thought we could spend the day looking at nature.
Good idea, Mummy Pig. Let's watch a nature program.
One of the wonders of nature, birds.
How lovely.
Dun-dun-dun.
We can't hear our TV.
Oh, Daddy Pig, there's no point being on a camping holiday and just watching TV. We can do that at home.
I hate when you're trying to think of a word and you just can't
There are lots of fun
can't pinpoint it.
places to visit. There's Tree World.
Can't pinpoint that word, and you end up using a word that really
Tree World.
isn't what you're looking for.
Forest full of trees.
It sounds a bit boring.
Or there's Potato City.
What's Potato City?
There's a tour of the potato fields ending with a potato tasting.
Sounds interesting.
Or there's Duckland.
What's Duckland?
Oh, we got about 40 seconds. Sorry, really nothing to talk about this morning. Marketing, what's up, man? How you doing? Just gonna be paying attention to the scanners here this morning. See what pops up. Take a look at the SPY real quick. I don't know why the charts are doing this. It's like making me click on it. Ooh, big little gap down here. Yeah, it's gap down. I was gonna say it's kind of at yesterday's lows. Right before the market opens. It's always fun. So I'm not a big fan of pre-market. Just it doesn't take much volume for you to really get things going. Go back to the trading screen here. I forgot I was on the scanners. Nice little pop there at the bell. Big intense move. Get the nice little rubber band effect back up there. GPS is down on the day, so we can just take a look anyway. waiting and listening. Waiting and listening. Gonna make me click that one too, huh? I like the float on this one, but it's not really our edge. Plus, there's no volume. It's making that move on like 40,000 volume. I think I'm going to be switching back to DOS, by the way, as well. I'm not sure having the occasional short here and there is really worth me like I'm just not a fan. As you can see, this is all white now because I went to the classic because I felt like the mosaic one or whatever it's called was just a little bit laggy. But I mean, the fact that sometimes I have to click on a chart to make it load, it just doesn't make any sense. Quick pop there. Little RDHL. That reminds me, I forgot my drink. Eat all that donut, mister? RUHN. I never had that problem with DOS. The chart always just loads right away. I mean, and you saw there that I didn't even notice it, but it was just sitting there. It waited for me to click on it. Usually if I just click on the chart, it loads. I don't understand why. Should have started drinking that this morning. Yeah, like, look, GIL, but if I just click on it, there it is. And then I also have been getting these random lines, which I still have no idea what they are. You can get down?
Mr. Potato has come to town. Please welcome your friend and man, Mr. Potato.
Wow, that's a big potato.
I declare this sports center open. Fantastic. We must all exercise and eat fruit and vegetables.
What should we eat, Mr. Potato?
Apples, oranges, carrots, tomatoes.
BNGO.
Why aren't you small? Like normal
Obviously not playing this. Yeah, this is getting annoying. I saw APA earlier, that's why I just remembered. Plus somebody just mentioned it in the ISW chat.
every morning.
Very good. Remember to set the drawings.
I'd like to see some more volume come in here. It kind of died off just completely. These are just low floaters. Nada so far. ARWR. This is one that owes me some money. Dang, it's even higher than it was before. I was gonna say ARWR, when it got me, it did exactly this. It was a grinder. Ended up taking a max loss on that one. That was a while ago now. That was back when I was still trying to learn how to lose. Like, what are these random lines? Like, they don't make any sense. They're just like random. Is it like yesterday's open maybe? I don't think I had any of that set.
Trees on the list? No. I can see clouds. Are clouds on the
Derm. Really no volume here. It's like right at our float requirement.
list?
do kind of like this one. Range isn't that bad either. Previous resistance now. See if we can get through 23. We'll look to start this. See if we can like extend through it a little bit. Here we go.
Oh dear, oh dear.
There's your ticket, Pedro. You were sitting on it.
Now you try not to lose it again, Pedro. The train is coming.
I was actually a little lucky. It popped up for us again real quick. Got 2305.
The train is going quickly down.
If that's the top.
Okay, Pedro. You can go to the front of the train.
See if we can get this to push down. See if 23 can hold it down. Looking at that previous resistance down here. Kind of used it twice. So maybe it isn't extended as far as we would have liked, but the range isn't too bad on this one. So hope we can get a quick little flush here. Might just kind of take half. I don't really like how it's kind of hanging out here. There it goes.
Anyone know what these planets are made of?
So this isn't too bad.
Of cardboard, but the real planets are made of rock and ice.
But of course the moon is made of cheese.
No, the moon is made of rock. And this is
So we'll look up over around like 2330 if we need to get an ad here.
we are on the moon.
It's a pretend moon, really, isn't it?
Yes, if this was the real moon, you could jump over my head. Does anyone know why we can jump so high on the moon?
I actually thought about just taking it off when it was holding that area, but it was underneath 23, so I felt okay about it. Just started this a little early.
That sounds impressive. How do you do that?
With big rubber bands.
Just kind of hoping to get up there to 2330. Starting to think that might be what it is. Maybe that's where it opens. I'll have to look after. Try to focus on the trade here.
Please walk this way. No. Is looking after Pepper and George today?
Now, Grandpa, I will tell you how everything works. This is the slide,
Really wanted 30 there. Might be being, I guess I was being a little greedy.
and everyone takes it in turns.
What did it get to? 28. It's kind of there again.
One myself. When I was a little piggy.
Did you have swings too in the olden days?
We had swings and climbing frames and roundabouts. But my favorite was the slide.
See what it does here.
Everyone takes it in turns to have a go on the slide.
This feels like one of those times where I'd hit the button and then it would shoot through just like that.
Now you have to wait your turn.
Richard Rabbit finds it
And of course it got shot down. I don't like that.
Dear, it's not easy being small, is it, Richard? Because Richard is little, I don't think you should have to wait.
I wouldn't change the rules if I were you, Grandpa Pig.
Nonsense. The children understand.
I'm not a huge fan of this. I kind of messed this one up a little bit. I said I was waiting for 30. I didn't hit it there. Now it might mess with me a little bit.
George is little, so he shouldn't have to wait.
Oh dear. Richard
What did we get to? 33.
slide.
Grandpa, when do we get to go on the slide?
Don't worry, Peppa. They won't be on it for long.
I'm bored of waiting. Me too. Let's
Crap. It's a little lower than I wanted, but I might just look to not be too patient on this one. If we can get a drop under 23.10, we might look to take some of this off. Not my favorite trade at the moment. Oh, dang it. Just has nothing to do with really like the share size or anything here. It's just more of just how I played it. This was just poorly played. Of course, as it, it fiddled with my average there. It's just a bad, just did not play this very well. That's all it comes down to. It's going to bite me. Be nice if we can just get this to break here. Get under 23.10. Get down there towards 23. That's why we were mad that we missed the ad up top, because right now we'd be okay, more so than we are now. Especially because usually it gets attracted towards those whole dollars for some liquidity. Just can't seem to get that 10 to break. I feel like if 10 would break, we'd get a decent little drop. Come on. What was the high of this candle here? 28. Come on. Trying to be patient even though I kind of messed this up. There's nothing else going on anyway. If there was, I'd probably look to just get out of this. Here we go. Finally broke 10 there on the bid. See if we can get a little continuation. Here we go. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna try to be patient. I feel like we're still in an okay trade here. There's really no reason to get out. I would look to reduce if we get over the high of this candle, though. Which unfortunately is above where we got our ad, which is frustrating. Kind of just fed up with this trade at this time. At this moment, I was really hoping we'd at least get close to the 23 test. We only got to 23.07. Part of me just kind of wants it to come back down to our average so we can just get out, kind of break even. But it looks like we're not going to be afforded that luxury. 24. So hopefully this is kind of like sloppy seconds. I think we're just going to change our plan here to just kind of, well, I probably should reduce here. It's so close, though. It's almost not worth it. This is kind of looking like it's starting to look like it could just be a grinder, right? We see these all the time now.
It tastes like jammy yogurt flavored custard socks.
Here's a sock.
I may have borrowed this book for a bit too long.
Don't worry, Daddy Pig. It can't be that bad.
So the idea here is we're just adding, and then we're going to cut it high a day. Try to add as close to the top as we can there, 26. High day is 33. Hopefully we can bring our average up. Maybe we can just get out half here on a nice little flush.
Yes, the children's section is over here.
Of course it went right to our average. See if we can just, come on, go down to 15. Cut some of this risk off.
I'm borrowing a book about football. Hello, Peppa. Hello, Susie. I've got a book about nurses.
George has chosen a book about dinosaurs.
Dinosaur.
Look what I found. Further adventures in the world of concrete.
Here's a red monkey book.
Not the red.
Just not happy with how we played this at all.
But this is a different
I've done this before, so this isn't anything to, it's not random.
We had a bar, cleaned his teeth, and went to bed.
No,
Just people keep kind of coming in there, buying it up.
went to the moon. He had a picnic with the dinosaurs, swam under the sea, and climbed the highest mountain. That was a busy day. The end.
This is a frustrating one, guys.
You can take 3 books,
All right, we're gonna see what it does here at high a day.
but you must remember to bring them back on time.
Yes, Miss Rabbit.
And you must remember to bring your book back.
Hoping it gets shot down. If not, we're gonna have to cover.
It's a bit high, George. Are you sure you want to have a go?
£1, please.
£1?
It's all for a good cause.
Does not look like it wants to get shot down, huh? Fuck. Oh, fuck. What are we doing here? I'm not deer in headlights, but I was kind of thinking we'd at least get somewhat of a pushback. This is not good. This is not good at all. What are we doing? What are we doing? You're seeing it live, though, I'll tell you that. This is me not wanting to accept the loser.
It is a bit high, isn't it? I'll just go down the stairs.
The stairs are full of children.
What are we doing, guys? We should have cut down there at 30. 33.
Roll up, it's the target's end with a giant headache.
You can do that easy, Mummy.
We don't want to win another giant teddy, Peppa.
Don't worry, you won't win. Women are useless at this.
I'm sorry.
Don't do what I'm doing, guys.
It's a game of skill.
I basically did not follow my strategy here. I'm in hope mode, per se.
Mummy Pig has won. Unbelievable. Here's your giant.
Well, once we got to that 50 area, that was kind of, if it shot through there, I was going to have to cut it. I was ready to, but I shouldn't even have got to that point. If anything, I should have got out and looked to get back in. If I really wanted to still trade this. You can see my share size, top left. I'm in 400 shares. I just played this absolutely horrible.
Daddy won't know it was ever muddy. Find some more.
I feel like we're in this now. We're gonna.
My dress is a bit muddy.
I mean, thinking George have found more.
This is stupid.
Very good, George. We put the clothes in here.
This is very stupid.
We switch it on.
Do not do what I'm doing. This is not how you trade. This is not how you be a profitable trader. Even if for some reason I come out green on this trade, this is not how you're supposed to trade.
The washing machine is making the whole room shake.
Oh, Peppa, where's your dress?
I'm washing it.
What? Oh, no.
Look, Mummy. My red dress is all nice and clean.
Yes, Peppa, but look what it's done to everything else.
Oh dear. Peppa's red dress has made all the white clothes pink.
Pink isn't a very good colour for a football shirt.
Daddy Pig is home from work.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Daddy.
Daddy Pig, I've got a bit of a problem.
I am. I'm looking at if I were to have never been in this trade, that this would be a trade I'd look to take and look to get back to this previous resistance. I mean, I clearly fucked the first trade up.
It's your football shirt.
So in a sense, this is me attempting almost like a new trade within a trade. I'm attempting not to look at the P&L now at this point. I'm trying to just focus. Because I would see that VWAP's still all the way down here. We have our previous resistance way down here, but now I'm using this one of sorts. That's kind of the thought process here. But don't do this. This is not what we do. This is bad trading.
Yes, birds.
Why didn't Mr. Scarecrow say more?
Because the birds that ate my lettuces are very stupid.
What's the matter, Grandpappy?
Your friends have been eating my vegetables again. Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Those aren't their names.
Granny Pig has chickens.
Say hello to Jemima, Sarah, and Vanessa.
Hello.
And here is Neville.
Is Neville a boy chicken?
Yes, Peppa, he's a cockerel.
He's the worst, scratching up my vegetables.
Neville will hurt a fly.
I've seen him eat flies. And he hates lettuce.
You don't want to eat Grandpa's lettuce, do you? Not when there's flowers and corn to eat. Come on, this way home. Peppa, George, would you like to feed corn to the chickens?
I'm going to take half off there for a loss.
Do you want to do, Peter? You've got a Wendy hat.
That's the chicken coop. It's where the chickens lay their eggs.
I can't see any eggs.
Not now, but there will be eggs soon.
It is bedtime for Peppa and George at Granny and Grandpa's house.
Have the chickens laid their eggs yet, Granny?
This is not how we trade, guys. It's not ad. It's not how we trade.
My talents are skipping, singing, and dancing. I practiced them all last night. I was practicing watching television last night. That's not a talent. Madam Gazelle said so. What can I do?
This thing is relentless, too.
Daddy dog, I can bang a drum. I can bang it louder. No, that was lovely, Benny.
plan here is to cut at hive day. That's really what I'm looking at. It would put us pretty much right at our max loss, where we should have been in the first place. So, in a sense, I'm free rolling.
Poorly, are we, Goldie?
She can't talk. She's deaf.
Of course. Maybe she'd like to hear a tune on my chopper.
Let's say, hopefully we can just keep getting rejected here at 50 and people start selling a little bit.
To the music shop to get it mended. Mrs. Sheep, Mrs. Cat, Mr. Zebra, and Madam Gazelle have got a...
See if we can get through this 33 area. That'd be even better. These people just... These buyers keep showing up.
The vet helps sick pets get better.
Oh, is this the sad little fish that won't eat?
Yes, watch this.
Goldie has eaten the food.
Oh, she didn't eat at home.
Maybe Goldie was bored at home. The interesting journey has cheered her up. You have a very happy fish. She's lovely.
Thank you, Dr. Hamster.
Mummy Pig, Pepper, and George are going home on the bus.
Give us a breakdown. There we go. Come on. Push through.
It's as good as new.
They just keep coming back. Just keeps coming back.
Edmund Elephant and Richard Rabbit are playing in the sandpit.
Let's play in the sandpit. Okay. Stop. What's the problem? We're digging up the road, and I'm the boss. Oh. Is it going to take long? It'll take as long
And the chart looks good.
to make a hole.
Just need to get some continuation. It's kind of what we're looking at here. Just watching the chart. Don't you see me? I keep checking these previous candles because if we get above those, then it's no bueno.
Oh dear, George doesn't want to go home yet.
On the way home, George, we can see Mr. Bull taking
There we go. Come on.
Pepper and George are looking forward to seeing Mr. Bull again.
Volume's kind of dying out on this too, which doesn't make me very happy. And it could be a good thing too. Nobody else is buying, but it seems like the buyers are the ones that are here. Just need this to get down into the 30s again. Start pushing down.
No, Pepper, this time it's faulty electrical cables.
How do you know a collective cable?
We dig up the road! Pepper and George love it when Mr. Bull digs up the road. Everyone loves it when Mr. Bull digs up the road.
There we go. Bids down. Come on, let's continue. Jeez. Come on. Give me the luck every once, for once. Just give me like a huge drop. That'd be nice. This thing is just fighting. Always feels like the ones you're in are the ones that fight. Looks like if that 46 gets through, we're in trouble.
It is hard to run uphill.
I don't think I should have eaten so much spaghetti.
It is the day of the fun run. Madame Gazelle has a chart to show how far Daddy Pig must run.
Daddy Pig can run to here,
The supermarket.
then to here,
My granddad's garage.
and all the way to here.
Windy Castle.
Then we have enough money to fix the school roof.
I'll do it now. Ready?
The only thing going for us here is it looks like it's a descending triangle as well. A little support here, descending triangle.
Just a drawing.
Yes, now you must run to the real windy castle.
Just trying to be patient with it. If we break 50 though, I'm going to cover half and then look to cover the other half at high of day. That's the idea here, if it doesn't work.
The school bus has made it to Windy Castle. Now everyone can enjoy the picnic.
Just hanging here at 40. So frustrating.
What a lovely hot day, and such a relaxing way to raise money.
There we go. 38 for the first time in a little while. And we're right back over 40. Actually, it looks like we hit that here too, didn't we? Yep. There we go. 37. Come on. Let's eat through. Come on. This thing is just being held up.
Rabbit's ice cream store.
Hello, Miss Rabbit.
Hello, Daddy Pig.
Please.
What would you like?
Mint, orange, strawberry, and blueberry, please.
Okay.
What I've got.
They're our favourite colours.
That's right. Green for me.
Orange for me.
Strawberry red for me.
The worst part is this all goes back to just like last week. We had that early start when we should have been more patient.
Sun has come out.
If we would have been more patient, probably top tick this thing. We're not in this situation.
Pepper and George love rainbows.
Only comes out when it's rainy and sunny
You squatting?
at the same time.
It's got our favourite colours in it.
I mean, yeah, if this does break, I mean, I feel like it's going to be good. It just has to break.
And do you know what you find at the end of a rainbow?
You find treasure.
Oh, can we go find the treasure now?
Okay. The end of the rainbow looks like it's just on the
Just doesn't want to break. It's like, who's going to budge first is basically where we're at right now.
Rebecca has counted to 7.
Just trying to be patient, guys.
Yes, after 7, there is 8, 9, 10. Very good.
It is playtime. Rebecca
Hey, there we go. I looked away for a second.
and Pepper all like to skip.
I'm going to take another half there. See if we can't get a little bit of continuation down here. Be looking for this area. These lines are annoying. I hate how you click on these candles too. 33. I'm not looking to make anything off this marketing. I'm just looking for the continuation like I normally would down towards VWAP. Yeah, we're just going to take it there. All right. So don't do that. It's green. It's red after commissions. But this is a 100% loss in my book. This is a loss. Big time. Horribly traded. Horribly traded. Yeah, I didn't lose, which is nice, but you should never trade like that. This, for all we know, could have consolidated a little and just kept doing exactly what it did here. Consolidate higher, consolidate higher. That's what grinders do, and that's what this is looking like. Thankfully, we got a little bit of a drop, because this very well could just hang up over VWAP the rest of the day and just keep grinding. So we got lucky. That's exactly what we did. We got lucky. Should have cut here. If we wanted to continue, we could look to get back in where we did. This was bad trading. Just gonna take it. We're gonna move on. Take it, move on. I mean, the only reason I feel like I let it go is because I wasn't sized in to the point where I was near my max loss, but letting it go the way that I did, it put me over my max loss. So it wasn't the trade anymore either that I was looking for. I was looking for this to fall over after this, not shoot through. So once it shot through, I should have been out. I should have been out right here. I'm watching Derm over here. This is actually looking like a grinder. If we could get some volume come in with an actual move. Let's switch these. I just don't like the volume here. And see, now this is making me want to take less share size. Kind of hoping for a pop through 50 there.
It's just pretend, isn't it?
That's right, Pepper. It's just pretend. 5, 4,
Crap. Wanted that pop through 50. Just the bid never even went through.
we live on a planet. Does anyone know what it's called? The Earth. That's right.
I'm a bit of an expert at space things.
There are 7 other planets that go around our sun. Does anyone know what they are called?
Oh, well done, Edmund.
Some volume that came in there. Gonna give us a second attempt. Here we go. It's a big move. Yeah, we'll start with smaller share size.
You could jump over my head. Does anyone know why we can jump so high on the moon? That's right, Edmund. Gravity is what keeps us on the ground.
Of course.
On the moon, so we can jump higher.
What do we? Oh, we got 60. I thought we got 50. I thought I saw 54 flash. The only thing I'm not a fan of 100% on this one is the float. It's still a little lower than I like. It's like right at the bottom. But can't shake your head at something that's getting nice and extended here. And it's on a pretty intense move. Oops. What the heck is that? Now it's making dots and stuff I've never seen before. The idea here is to get below 750 again. See if we can hold under. Whoa. Look at that pop up. That's not good. Definitely going to sit back while that order kind of takes care of itself. I'm glad I reduced my share size, just kind of looking at the overall move here.
The stairs are full of children.
That's the way down, Daddy Pig.
I was hoping this would get up into the 90s. I probably would have took some. Because the odds are it's going to draw back to that liquidity sitting there. But I'd like to get as close to 8 there as possible. I saw 97. I tried. Got 93. Definitely going to change this one a little bit. I don't mind adding a couple more times on this one. This is a pretty nice move. I'd have to see like over 810 though to hit it again. So we got 812. Playing some tough ones today, huh? Not getting the usual top tick and drop.
The ducks are very lucky today. There is lots of bread. The ducks are eating too quickly. It's time to go home. Everybody has had a great time.
Take half there. Jeez. Holy crap. I don't want to get too heavy here.
George does not like carrots.
He won't even try them. Oh well, Papa up them. Rebecca, what else for appetite?
Whoa, that's not good. That thing got eaten through, though. That's a good sign for us, actually. That's why you don't trust level 2.
Mummy and Daddy Rabbit have prepared lunch.
Rebecca has taught us how to be rabbits.
Oh, you'll enjoy lunch then. It's our favorite. Carrots.
Delicious. Delicious. Yuck. George will not eat carrots.
Oh, dear no. I thought you were a rabbit. Rabbits love carrots.
Is our favourite
Love to get that 8 break again here.
cake.
George is a proper rabbit now.
Hello, Miss Rabbit.
Hello, Mummy.
There it is.
We would like to buy some new shoes for Peppa, please. I'm sure we can find some lovely new shoes, Peppa. Of course, red ones.
Ah, man. That sucked. Did you see that jump? Got me for like 10 cents. I think it was like 13 cents. Makes a big difference there for half the position. Ah.
Yes, Peppa. They make you look very smart.
We have a decent average now, though, so we'll see if we can ride these down. I just wanted to pretty much take the risk out of the trade there. Ah, that's so frustrating. Split second. Yeah, this is going to at least be a break-even trade. I'm not going to let this one go high a day on us. But we were hoping to kind of get like a nice little breakdown here. Back down towards that like 770 area.
Are you sure you don't want to take your shoes off?
I don't want to levitate.
Very well. Good night, Peppa and George.
Goodbye, Mummy.
Yeah, it is getting spready. As you can see, it just got me pretty good. That was frustrating. It's very jumpy, very whippy. So if we get back through 8, well, let's just do this. Make it a break-even trade if we have to.
There you are, Susie. Now you look like a tiger.
The thing is, I feel like it could just pop up and snag us at 818, which is the problem here. I feel like if it reclaims 8, it might try to. Need this to just shoot down. It's a big breakdown into the 70s. Probably just look to take it there.
There you are, Peppa. Now you're a tiger. What would you be saying?
Come on, breakdown. There we go. Come on, continue. Continue. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, give us the pop down there. There we go. Come on, stop getting bought up. I want those 70s. So stupid. So stupid. Ah! What am I doing? That's so stupid. I just top ticked it. Oh my god, I'm trading so bad right now. I'm done. I'm done for the day. I'm done. I'm not trading anymore. Just so horrible. I mean, it felt like it was going to squeeze there. That's why I got out. But just completely top ticked it. So bad. So bad. So greedy. I should have just... I just told the chat, I just traded so bad today. So bad. And look at it. It's like if you're going to hold for that 8 pop, either set your stop and respect it, which I should have, or just let it do what it just did. It does this. Oh, trading so bad today. For anybody that says there's no freaking emotion in this, they're wrong. Especially when you're still starting. I'm a little over a year in, so I'm still starting. And it's just frustrating. Yeah, cons. Just trading so bad. Alright, done bitching, but fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 frickin' tickets today. I mean, there's no reason that I should have got out there. It was pure emotion. Pure emotion of not wanting to be red on it. I mean, this is going to drop down here to like 760 area. It's like, that's what this does. Like, it's just what it does. Hopefully, it proves me wrong and frickin' shoots high a day. Well, unless people are in it, then I'm sorry. I don't hope that, but... I'm so frustrated right now. So frustrated. Guess let me take a picture of both of my horrible ass trades. So bad. So bad. Do not... First off, I don't mind this trade. This was just me being emotional and getting out. Look, there it is. Ugh. Look at that horrible, horrible cover. Horrible. This is what these do. I literally was so caught up in the emotion of the trade. I even played it almost perfect. I was so happy with how we played it. And I don't know why. Why did I cut that like that? I don't know. Just This is what we need to sit. Like, we're gonna go over this tonight on the Friday night live stream, guys. This is what we're gonna go over. We're gonna definitely be talking about emotions. GDT, yeah, it's. I mean, I should have been red. I should have been red. I should have been red on APA. I didn't cut like I'm supposed to. Ended up letting it go and adding. Just exactly like SA said. That was exactly what we did on MTSI. We got lucky here. I mean, even granted, look, this thing actually dropped even further. We were in a little bit bigger on size too. Here, we were happy with Derm, but then we freaking got shooken out like an idiot. And I even said, like, I called it as it was happening. I went to set my stop. You guys saw me. I went to set my stop right up under my average, so it would at least be a break-even trade, and it would have never hit that. And then look at the drop-off we get. And just got shook out like an idiot. I saw it pop over, and literally at the top of that candle, we covered. 809. We got 809. We literally top ticked the freaking bounce. To say that we won 2 trades, that we were 2 for 2 today, just no. To me, I mean, I can say we were 1 for 2 because I don't consider Derm a loss. Like, this wasn't a bad trade overall. Just how it turned out, like with our emotions playing, and our emotions were still kicking from APA, which again, I can make another poker reference with this. You know, every new 2 cards that you're dealt, if you're playing Hold'em, is a new hand. The last hand does not matter anymore, and I struggle with that personally. I do. I'm up here trading Derm. I should have took APA off my screen because I watched this happen as we were in this trade. So that emotion is playing into me trading Derm. So it's like if I had pocket aces and they got cracked the last hand, and I get pocket kings this hand, or even pocket aces again, you know, I might play them a lot differently than I would have that first hand because I just lost with them. And look at this. Oh my. This is doing exactly what we had said we wanted it to do. Come back down to this. I'm going to get on the floor with my kid, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. Alright guys, I'm back. My son always helps. He always helps me when it comes to that. That end, I actually called my mom, or not called my mom. I talked to his mom, my wife. And she's going through her yearly reviews. And she just got out of hers this morning. They weren't expecting her to have it until next week, but I guess they were had a schedule, and it went really well. So that's always good. And yes, I'm talking about money. She got a pretty nice raise. So that always eases comfort a little bit as well, to know that the reality side of things right now is somewhat taking care of itself. Yeah, look at that thing now. We probably would have still been in this thing too, but I'm good now. I'm good. I was really caught up in the moment there. Tom makes a very good point. I should probably take my old trades off the screen to eliminate emotion, but all that extra money will go into your trading account. I wish. It's a pretty good chunk of change that she made. I'm just hoping. Jeez, look at Durham go. I'm just hoping that I can make what she just got in a raise within the next year. Which I really am confident that we will, so. That's a little frustrating. But it's all good. It's all good. Trades happen. Hey, we ended up green on both trades somehow. So we're going to take the positive out of it, but we know that APA was not a good trade. We know that. Derm wasn't a horrible trade, just what we ended up doing with our leftovers there was bad. Now, essentially, just to let you guys know, because I did this because of float. Knowing that this could move sporadically like it was, instead of doing 1-1-2, I did 1-1-1-1 using these top two as my two, if that makes sense. So I ended up with the same share size that I would have if I did a 1-1-2, but it allowed me near this whole dollar to add close to it, and if I wanted to keep going, I could hit it again. And that's exactly what we did. So if we would have just been a little bit more patient, we could have made a decent amount on this trade, but it is what it is, right? We ended up as a green trade. This one, however, APA was just a bad trade. We started it early, and when we start early, we usually end up screwing ourselves because we're pretty bad at hitting the button when we realize we started too early, like too early. And we tried to hit this on the way down because we missed our ad. I remember saying we wanted 30s. It got into the 30s, and then we didn't freaking hit the button for some reason. And so it ended up costing us because it never really gave us the out that we were looking for. We were looking for that 23 test, possibly the 23 break, and never got it. So it came back up to where we were going to stop out. We added as close as we could, hoping it was sloppy seconds, and it wasn't. And then we didn't cut it. So right there, this turned into a horrible trade. This is not... I consider a win if we cut here, right? I consider it more of a win if we would have cut here and took a loss than having the positive green trade overall and the chart looks like this. This is not the strategy because this very well could have came down here, tested this as support and continued, and we would have been screwed. It would have been probably an even bigger red trade than we were in originally. This was actually a really good cover here. It really reduced our risk, and it was just a good trade. It was basically a trade within a trade almost. So we managed it well after we screwed it up. But just, yeah, probably should have. And this was another thing too, is we got this little bit of a push down. It was a big intense move, but how many times you see it test that previous resistance again and then fall, which is exactly what it did. So a little frustrating there as well. And I mean, this one's just frustrating because, you know, we had the line. I don't know. What is this line? I don't even know what that line is, but we had VWAP right there. I just don't understand these random lines that keep showing up. So that was my two trades. They were pretty bad. We'll talk more in depth about the trades and the emotions behind them in tonight's live stream. Very frustrating. Just looking at these low floaters. It's been low float week today, that's for sure. Appreciate your support, guys. I do. That really helped. It was funny because I believe it was GDT, right? Well, yeah, when he said relax yourself, that was like exactly, or as I was saying, I'm going to take a break. It's good. You know, some people take a walk. Some people do whatever. I just have to get on the floor and play with my kid for about 5 minutes, and it ended up being like 10 minutes while I talked to my wife as well. So it's good. It was, go to your happy place. I like the Happy Gilmore style. Just go to your happy place. Sometimes you just need to go there. Wouldn't mind trading one more here if we get the opportunity, but Friday, getting towards lunchtime. I mean, this is my happy place, so it's sometimes it's hard to walk away from it and find your actual happy place. My kids are definitely my happy place. I just look at them and then I start playing with them and I just hold them, and it's literally just everything else is just gone. You know, like that first week that you meet your significant other, and then after that, it's like everything's kind of just normal after that. But it's like you get that over and over again with your kids. It just never goes away, at least so far. Even as bad as my three-nager is, he still gives me those tingly feelings inside. And some people might say I'm doing marriage wrong, but my wife, you know, I don't know. I mean, you just don't get those feelings. It's almost more like, what the heck is this? It's almost more of like a very awesome friendship at this point. It's like you start off lovers and you turn into best friends. Like somebody that you can literally just be completely open about with everything, anything and everything. And you just absolutely just want to be around them all the time. But it's like eventually you do kind of lose that giddy feeling, I guess is the best way to say it. Like you end up, it's almost like they're your other half, which is what people say all the time. But at the same time, that's you know them inside and out. So it's like it kind of loses its lackluster. There's really nothing else to figure out. At least like with a best friend that you don't live with every day, there's always like that chance that tomorrow they'll come and be like, guess what I did yesterday? Where with your significant other, you just kind of already know all the time. And in a way, that's great, right? You want to be with somebody that you know everything about, because if you're with somebody and they're not telling you everything, then that's when things get a little iffy. And if you want to be with somebody that's like that, you got to be that way yourself. And you guys know me by this point. That's just how I am. That's who I am. Very open and honest. I wasn't always that way. I was actually the exact opposite growing up. And then I'll never forget, it was like my 2 college years where I was in college for 2 years before dropping out, that I was just lying to everybody saying, yeah, I'll do this. Like, I'll meet you on Saturday. And then somebody else would be like, hey, we're doing this thing on Saturday. And I'd be like, oh, yeah, I can probably make it. And then another person would be like, hey, Saturday, be there. And be like, oh, yeah, I'll be there. And then Saturday comes, and I just told three different people that I'm coming to whatever it is. And it was like, well, now what do I do? Now I'm not only going to upset at least 2 of these people, but I'm going to make them mad because I told them I was coming in the first place. Whereas if just I would have originally said, you know, hey, I'm already doing XYZ to the second 2, if I had agreed to go to the first thing, they would have just been like, oh, okay, he's got something else to do. No big deal. But now I told them I was coming, and then I didn't come, and now they're not only upset, but they're also probably mad or pissed or whatever you want to say it because of how you did. Whereas like if you would have just been truthful in the beginning. And I found out too, like sometimes you get caught in lies just because it's just so hard to continue a lie because you end up forgetting what the hell you were even lying about. It just made no sense to me at one point. You guys want me to go back to the scanners? I'm going to get out of here at 11 o'clock. I'm going to try to get my son down early for a nap today. So I'm going to close this up at 11 o'clock. I was recording all of this, so I'm going to go ahead and make a video on my 2 trades as well while I'm eating lunch, or while he's sleeping and while I'm eating lunch. Let's see. Thomas, you dick.
The train is going quickly down.
Madam Gazelle, I feel a bit sick. Can I go to the front, please?
Okay, Pedro. You can go to the front of the train.
Hello, Pedro. Not feeling very well. Would you like to drive the train for a bit?
Yes, please. Lickety-clack, lickety-clack, the train was on the track. Hop, 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 the train was on the track.
Where do these lines keep coming from?
On our list.
The children tick the signal box on their activity sheets. The signal has stopped the train so that someone important can cross.
It's Mrs. Duck and her friends.
Everybody off now.
How are we going to get home?
Peppa, we're back where we started.
The train has gone in a big circle. Yes, please.
Breakfast is ticket again.
Pedro, can I have my hat back, please?
There's Heather's ticket. Oh, that's where I put it.
What a lot of bric-a-brac, Emily.
Oh yeah? I'm about to make you some rice.
This all looks very interesting.
Lovely balloons. Would you like a balloon, Madame Gazelle?
May I have a red one? How much is it?
How much have you got?
Oh, of course. We are raising money for the school roof.
Look, Madame Gazelle, I've got rid of everything.
Wonderful, Emily. How much money have you raised?
Money?
Did you not get some money for the bits and bobs?
I didn't need to. Mr. Fox took it away for nothing. Get your face painted here.
Susie Sheep is in charge of the face painting.
What's going off there, Derm?
Susie, can I be a mountain leopard?
Yeah.
No, I can only do fruit.
Okay. Can I be...
A plum. There.
Okay. What do I do?
Just pull a prize out of the barrel. Everyone a winner.
Mr. Bull has won a dolly.
Can I have a ball?
Cat has won a digger.
Do you want to swap?
No, thank you. Mr. Bull and Mrs. Cat like their lucky dip prizes.
Roll up, roll up.
Freddy Fox is in charge of the mummies and daddies race.
Thank you. It's all to raise money for a new school roof.
The target's dead. Winner choice today.
Well, that looks ugly.
We don't want to win another giant teddy.
Anybody have any questions? I'm gonna go get my lunch ready, my chicken teriyaki ready for the oven real quick. If you have any questions, let them go. If not, be sure to tune in tonight, 9:30 Eastern, for the Friday night live stream. If you're new here, we do that every Friday, so you can always look forward to that. We'll go over trades. We'll go over whatever. Sometimes, most of the time recently, we've just been kind of doing a free-for-all where I just, have people ask questions, and then we just kind of talk about whatever, whether it's, other channels, the scanners, brokers, swing trading, day trading, just whatever, right? Free-for-all, that's kind of the point of the free-for-all. But, yeah, if you have any questions, I'll be right back. And then if not, we're going to go ahead and cut it off here.
Test your strength or the old hammer and bell.
What do we have to do?
You hit this button with this hammer. If the bell rings, you will rise. No bell involved, but you need to be strong. I'll have a go. £1. Bad luck. Oh, I'm strong. I'll hold you. Stand back, everyone.
Oh, be careful, Daddy Pig. You're not that thick.
Oh, yeah, Daddy Pig is looking a bit chubby. What? I'm just saying Daddy Pig is a bit round in the tummy.
Give me that somebody.
Goodness me, I've never seen anything like it.
That wins all the giant teddies we have.
Hooray! I love the school play. Me too. What do you like best?
By the way, guys, these things, it's sweet teriyaki chicken fillets. They're grilled. It's by Tyson. They're really good. Stick them in the oven for 25 minutes at 350. Pretty awesome. Throw them over some white rice. I have some homemade teriyaki sauce as well that I put on top. Yeah.
I think dinosaurs are fake, George.
Maybe we can get you a dinosaur balloon.
Are you sure they have dinosaur balloons, Daddy Pig?
I'm certain of it.
Can I get our faces painted first?
Of course. Miss Rabbit has painted Pepper's friends as tigers.
There you are, Susie. Now you look like a tiger.
Thank you, Miss Rabbit. Wow. I like your face, Susie.
It's cooking, bud.
Are you a pussycat? No, I'm a tiger.
No questions? No questions? No questions? All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here then. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. You know I appreciate that support. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to hit me up in the Discord. I'll be in there for the rest of the day. And, yeah, I'll catch you tonight. And if I don't see you tonight, have a good weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Remember, Monday is earnings. All those earnings start on Monday, so we're a little excited. Glad to get some practice, though. I'm glad something picked up Thursday, yesterday, and today. Just to kind of get us back in the mood, taking a few days off, pretty much 5 days in a row we took off. It kind of puts you in, you kind of get out, you need to get back in the swing of things. So I will hopefully see you tonight. Crap, I totally forgot how to do this. Start, stop, stream. Let's do that. Peace.